Okay, in this lesson we're going to talk about lateral and total surface area of a rectangular prism. Okay, so this first one, this is a rectangular prism, and we're just going to walk through the steps that we need to think about. Now, one thing I want to tell you about this rectangular prism is sometimes rectangular prisms are a little bit tricky, and they're a little bit tricky on where the base should be. And if you're finding total surface area, it really doesn't matter. But if we're finding lateral surface area, it does matter. So what I want to tell you is that the base is always what it's sitting on. Okay, so that I kind of outlined the base, and we're going to draw. I'm going to go ahead and here I'll draw a picture. Here's our base. Our base is a rectangle, and the base is going to be 7.5 meters by 2.5 meters. Okay, so we're going to start with that. Okay, so in our little boxes, the first thing it says is what is the lateral surface area formula. So let's go find surface area. It's right here. It's a rectangular prism, and the lateral surface area formula is S equals PH. So see how it says lateral right here and total right here. So those are two different, well, they're not totally different, but total has more to it than lateral. So in our box here, we're going to write S equals PH. Remember, we talked about that a capital P stands for the perimeter of the base. And we should know that height means the height of our prism. Okay, let's look at the total surface area formula. And so notice it's a tiny bit different. It has the pH, but it also has the plus 2b. Okay, so S equals pH plus 2b. And remember, a capital B stands for area of the base. Let's go ahead and write that down. A capital B stands for area of the base. Okay? Okay, so we already said that the shape of our base was a rectangle, and I already had us draw it right here. So I'm just telling you, it's really, really helpful to draw your base, and maybe even just label all of the sides. Okay? Now, let's calculate the perimeter of our base. Remember, perimeter on a rectangle just means add all the sides. Okay, so we're going to add up all of these sides, and so you could take a minute and pause and use your calculator. Let's see, I know this is going to be 5 and then plus 15, so 5 plus 15, our perimeter is going to end up being 20 meters. That is our perimeter. That is our capital P. Okay, that's important. We need to know that. Okay, the next thing it asks for is the area formula for the base. Okay, so let's go find area. Here's area, and here's all our area formulas. And we have rectangles. So the area is little b times h, so literally base times height. So again, remember, we're just using this shape, this base that we just drew. So to find the area, the capital B, we're going to do 7.5 times 2.5. And that's going to be the area of our base. So let me use my calculator. Okay, so the area of our base is 18.75. And I used a capital B because, whoops, I forgot to, this should have been right here. Our formula was base times height. I was getting too excited here. It's been a long day. Okay, and then the height of our figure, remember the height has to go from one base to the other base. One base to the other base. So our height of our rectangular prism is 3.5 meters. Okay, so now that we have all of our numbers, all of our variables, we're ready to figure out the lateral surface area, and the total. So let's, in this first box, let's do our lateral formula, which was S equals PH. So see, we already found the perimeter to be 20, and we know that our height is 3.5, and so the lateral surface area is just 20 times 3.5, which is 70 meters squared. That is the lateral surface area. Okay? Now for the total surface area, we're going to do the perimeter of the base times the height plus 2 times the area of the base. Well, we already found the perimeter to be 20. We know the height of our figure is 3.5 plus 2 times the area of the base, and we found the area of the base to be 18.75. And so all I have to do is calculate this, and you can put that all at once into your calculator. So 20 times 3.5 plus 2 times 18.75, and that equals 107.5 square meters. And that is the total surface area. And so basically all we're doing is we're looking at our formulas and we're working through each step. We have to find the perimeter of the base, we have to find the area of the base, and we work through our formula. And it's really important and very helpful if you'll draw your base so that it makes more sense on how to find the perimeter, adding all the sides, and how to find the area, which is just base times height or length times width.